everyone, and welcome to Close Up on America's Business. I'm Michael Nader. This is the television news magazine that goes behind the scenes of the most successful businesses across America. We meet and talk with many of the most innovative business leaders in the country today and learn how new technologies are changing the world around us and in the ways in which we do business. You are about to see one of the most interesting and informative segments we've had the pleasure of presenting on this show. It spotlights a company that is one of the most outstanding in its field, a company that impressed us as being one of the very best.
Hi, I'm Christina Locastro and I'm reporting from Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Today I'll be speaking with Naftali Solomon, owner of the 718 Insurance Agency. Now, we all know that everyone needs insurance at one time or another, whether it's personal insurance for the individual or commercial insurance for the private business owner or corporation. Just imagining the disaster that could happen to one's company if one is not properly insured is unnerving. Well, the rumor on the street is that 718 Insurance Agency is one of the oldest and most reliable insurance agencies in Brooklyn, and that it has many things to offer that its competitors do not. Let's go find out if it's true.
We provide insurance to pretty much anybody in the walks of life. Primarily our agency does commercial, about 80% commercial, about 20% residential, which is like auto and home.
Can you describe in detail how your service works?
Generally, somebody purchases a property or buys a business or a home, they will call me up, and most of the clientele gets my phone number from other satisfied clients. And I'll meet them at the property or at their business, determine what type of insurance that they need, come back to my office, fill out applications, send it out to as many as 200 or 300 different insurance companies. Once I have a price, I go back to the client and tell them this is what the annual premium would be.
What makes 718 Insurance Agency unique?
I think it's the service. I provide customer service, which I don't really see in the field at all. Whether it's going down to the client's home or business, both pre-sale and post-sale, seeing the property itself, seeing their business, or in the event of a claim, going down to the site and seeing if there was a fire or a flood or a theft, whatever it may be, to giving all my clients my cell number. They know they can reach me pretty much 24/7.
After you begin working with someone, how involved do you stay with your clients?
I'm holding their hand from the first minute until a claim, actually. That could be a month or 20 years later. It varies.
How accessible are you to your clients?
I'm as accessible as they want me to be. I've traveled anywhere from down the block to a 2.5-hour drive when one of my clients had a problem. One of his workers was injured, and I actually drove 2.5 hours to find a dentist to help this particular client's worker who had some major problems.
Why do you like to personally meet with all of your new clients?
It extends the customer service to them. It shows that I have an active interest in their needs, and they see me there from day one, and it's comforting to them. Insurance is more of a service. It's not tangible. It's not like you walk into a grocery store and you walk out with groceries. After you walk out of my office, you've given me a check of $1,000, $10,000, $20,000, and all you've walked out with really is a promise, the promise to pay in the event of a claim. A little hand-holding with that promise goes a long way.
I'm a landlord. I have a lot of tenants. I request in my leases that my commercial tenants buy their insurance from the Solomon Agency. They will notify me in case a policy is terminating. If I'm late, that I didn't get the premium in on time, they will help me with that. I have just had very, very good experiences. They handle all of my claims quickly. They take care of everything for me.
Will you be honest with a client if their insurance policy is better than what you can offer?
Always. About 4 or 5 months ago, I was referred to a client It was actually a Fortune 1000 company, and they gave me stacks and stacks of files, which took me the better part of the day to go through. And if I would have gotten that client, I would be sitting pretty, but I felt that where they were was much better for them, and I told them right off the bat, I think where you are is perfect. You're paying, you have a very good company for a very low premium considering your type of business. And they've thanked me, and they've actually sent clients my way for the past 6 months or so.
I've heard that you provide a state-of-the-art record-keeping program for your clients' records. Can you describe for me how this works?
It's a two-tiered program. One is just for servicing. It gives me instant access to clients' personal information, information on their insurance policies. In addition, the second tier is more of an accounting system. Whenever a client pays, we know when it was paid, just in case if somebody sends out a check to the insurance company, or I send the check out to the insurance company, in case it crosses in the mail or the insurance company never gets it and the policy is canceled, it instantly allows us to know if the policy has been enforced and has been paid or not.
In the event of a claim, do you work closely with the client until the claim is settled?
I tell my clientele that I should be the first phone call after the police and fire. Inevitably, I'll be there that day or the next day to assess the claim, to see how much damage there is, to prevent more damage from happening, whether it's securing his property from vandalism or burglars, or even property from being damaged even more. I will then help the client secure a public adjuster who works for the client to get more money for the claim. His public adjuster will work hand in hand with the insurance company's adjuster, so the client is made whole at the end of the day.
Is there any type of insurance that your agency specializes in?
Our niche market, and this is something that we're very competitive in, is in the real estate industry, as you mentioned before. What I'm most competitive in is actually 4 to 35 unit properties that have both commercial and residential in there. This is something that I work very closely with one of the largest insurance companies in the world, and we're very cheap, we're very competitive, and it's an excellent product.
Why do you feel it's necessary to give your commercial clients your cell phone number?
It adds to the service, and several months ago I was out of the country, and one of my clients had just purchased a property and was closing the next day. If he wouldn't have had my cell phone, there's no way in the world I would have been able to help him. And he was able to make his closing, he was able to purchase the property. I think without my cell phone number, without direct contact with me, there's no way in the world he would have done that. And he appreciates it to this day.
Thank you, Naftali, for sharing all this valid information on your insurance agency with us today. 718 Insurance Agency presents itself with high standards of reliability, state-of-the-art technology, and one-on-one personal attention to its clients. And it has the reputation and test of time to prove it. How many other insurance agencies do you know out there that guarantee you can reach them at any time in the event of a problem? Naftali even provides his commercial clients with his cell phone number. Now that's something that should give the private business owner peace of mind. Reliability and accessibility. I can't think of two things more important when searching for an insurance agency to help protect my assets. 718 Insurance Agency covers them both. I'm Christina Locastro, reporting from 718 Insurance Agency in the beautiful borough of Brooklyn.
Thank you for joining us on this special edition of Close Up on America's Business.